Hey guys, it's Relaxed GG's here and welcome back to another Division 2 video. The build I'm about to show you is a build that I've been going to a lot this patch. It's an armor regen build. I'm going to show you a few ways to run it, like a different variation when, depending on who you're fighting or how many people you're fighting. There's definitely a few ways to run it and I'm going to show you how. Let's get into the build. So a lot of people think they have to go full armor regen on every piece. You could do that if you want to survive, but if you want to get kills, you're gonna have to switch it up. And this is how you do it. I've been testing out this build since the beginning of the patch, and I think I finally found the sweet spot. The best way to run it is have weapon damage, so I use the Sokolov backpack and the Bakaro's holster to keep my weapon damage high. Besides those two pieces, the rest are armor regen pieces like Golan gear and the Emperor's guards and the Bellstone chest piece with perfect efficient. I use this build all the time when I'm solo. It also works really well in a 2-man. It works well in a 4-man. Pretty much this build is usable in all situations unless you're in a 4-man with a healer. It's just better to go all damage or mostly damage when you have a healer on your team. It wouldn't make sense to have armor regen. It's pretty easy to max out your crit chance with this build as well, so feel free to mix it up with either headshot damage or extra armor regen. So my crit chance was at 60%, I took off 6%, and I'm still sitting at 58%, and that's where I left it, which is still pretty high, and I have 2 pieces with armor regen rolled to it. Here's my damage numbers. You can see that I'm at 58% crit chance and 162 crit damage, which is pretty damn good. Alright, and sitting at 2 million armor, I'm at 74k armor regen, which is pretty good. I think overkill is like in the 90s. I think between 70 and 80 is the sweet spot. With 15% from the Bakaro's holster and then 10% from Sokolov backpack, which is SMG damage, you're keeping your weapon damage there. And with 80% armor regen, that's cracked. People are gonna think you're lag switching or something, which a lot of people do. Stop doing that shit, guys. The game ain't worth it. You're killing the fucking game. And another way I run this build is if I'm running into a lot of like skill builds, fire, bleed, shock, all that bullshit, is I put an extra piece of Golan gear on. By doing that, it'll bring you up an extra 10%, which brings you to 2.1 and 80k armor regen. The last version I'm going to show you is the Perfect Intimidate version, which is a Golan piece. This is just another way to bring your damage up. And this seems to work best in the DZ South when a lot of people are hunting you in that stairway. And you all know what I'm talking about. Intimidate in general, I think, is best if you're in a team and with a lot of people around you. If you're doing like a 1v1 and you're solo and he knocks your blue armor away, you're not getting that talent. So it's pretty much a waste sometimes. So I like to just stick with Perfect Efficient because I think that works best with armor regen. Well, I hope you guys like the build. Give it a try. It really works well when you're solo or in a 2-man. It's really fun to use. If you do like the build, please leave a like and subscribe. Turn that notification bell on. And don't forget to leave a comment. I'd like to hear your guys' feedback. And if you guys have a better way to run the build, I'd like to know and give it a try. I'm going to go ahead and show some gameplay of the build. Thank you all for watching. And most importantly, relax and enjoy the show.
Oh my god, did you do that?
Fuck you, bitch ass.
Cause you plugged in, I see what you're saying. Bro, unplug.
4, come here, 4 kills, 4 kills.
I can blind you, bitch, look at the wrist. For that bag and I might take a risk. Don't get crushed cause you care about a bitch.
Hassan made this.
got the other one? See, that's the TNT I wanted to
Oh,